Hey y'all, what's going on? It's Golden Brown Skin. I'm back with another video. Okay, we're doing part 2 of These Was Vultures. These was vultures. These was vultures, okay? They ate me up, okay? I was on the side of the road and they came and ate me up. If you haven't already, make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and go ahead and comment, like, say anything. I really don't care, you know what I'm saying? But be kind, be cool, be respectful. But yeah, we're gonna get into the video. So Sprite used to be at my house. I used to take her to work, take her to the bus station or whatever, and all that good stuff, right? One day she asked me to help her get her own place. Like I referred before, I'm 19. She's probably like 21 or 22. So she's a little bit older than us. I was like, well, I'm not sure I can help you, but you know, we can see what the process is if you need help with the process, whatever. So I can't tell y'all everything that happened because this happened a while ago, so I don't really remember. Like, this year is actually the 7th year. I was young when it happened. I was real young, didn't understand anything. So basically, y'all, this is what happened. We went to the leasing office. We went through a full process, and the process was supposed to be a co-sign. So I was going to basically co-sign for her. So it would be me and her on a lease. But mind you, I already had my own place. So I believe this was in East Point. So I lived in Buckhead. And if you live in Georgia, you know the difference between East Point and Buckhead. I don't need to tell you the difference. So that was cool. I was cool with that. Everything went through. Everything was fine. She was so thankful. She was so happy, yada, yada. So that's Sprite, y'all. That's Sprite. That's my relation with Sprite. Me and Sprite, we cool. Me and Lemon, that's my bestie since, you know, 15. So now we're getting towards like the end of the year. We're going into my birthday month, which is December. I can't even get into tell y'all, like, me and Lemon literally never even argued. We never, like, which I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but during this whole time of us being friends, we had never argued to the end of our friendship. And I'm gonna tell y'all, break everything down how it happened. So we go into February now of 2017, which is the year that my lease is up. It's been a full year that I've been at my place. And so during that time frame, like I told y'all, my dad had asked me to come out there. This Negro left and went to a whole new city and ain't tell nobody.
Buddy, you're weird.
So I ended up going to Lemon House. I stayed at Lemon House, I want to say for a month or two. Now her parents been knew me. So I'm going to explain Lemon's house. They live in a 3-story home and she has brothers, and her parents are probably one of the best people I know. I've never had any issues with her parents. They've always treated me well. Like they like came in with welcome arms. Like I'm going to get into detail with all this, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they was really there for me and they supported me and helped me throughout the rest of this time and the rest of the time and things that I was going through. So I was very grateful to have them and have her as my best friend as well, you know? So me and her are still good. We don't have no issues. Me and her don't get into it. So it was like, okay, well, I'm gonna try to get my own place. I end up going home. Now, y'all, in 2017, I went on my credit. I was at my mama's house and it said that I owe $2,000 and some change to an apartment complex that I never fucking lived at.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Okay, listen, it's a year after my lease is up. I want to try to get my own place. So I check my credit and I have the bill on my credit saying I owe this amount to this place. And I knew that it was from Sprite. So I had reached out to her and I asked her about it. I asked her if she received anything on her credit and she said she didn't. I asked her if she knew what it was about. She said she didn't know. I told her, because at this time, like I said, I was in Florida. So she was still in Georgia. I told her, well, she needs to go to the leasing office and talk to the lady and see what's going on. Because she tried to give me a number to reach out to them. The number didn't work or something was wrong with the number. So she reached back out to me and tell me that basically the lady don't work there no more and it's an under the table deal. So at this point in time, I'm not feeling like I said the girl name. I done said the girl name. At this point in time, I'm not feeling Sprite. Me and Sprite is not cool. My credit, you know what I'm saying? So I don't like you no more, Sprite. We is not cool. So when I had moved back home, I ended up working this job and I would drive during the weekends to Atlanta. Me and Lemon was doing bartending together and we were going to clubs and we were doing bottle service and stuff like that. So I drove up there on the weekend and we were like, that's how close we was. Like I would drive 6-7 hours and for us to get together and work together and for us to hang out. Like I would drive up there until I end up moving back. 2 months later, I ended up moving back to Georgia, y'all. I ended up getting a place We are in a year of 2017. So around this time of me moving back to Atlanta, I was making skincare. I started my skincare company, Golden Brown Skin. I was selling a brown sugar body scrub, vanilla scented body scrub. So I carried my business from the start there to Atlanta. Let's try to understand the chemistry between me and her at this moment, right? So this is how it's going. 2017, I done moved back. We're into 2018 now, right? Me and her haven't had any issues, but guess what? I'm dating, you know, I'm doing my thing. I got tricks. I got sugar daddies. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to scammers. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing video shoots, behind the scenes talent on Netflix. I'm doing me. I'm doing me now. Like, I'm making money. I done started a business. I started doing fashion. I started doing shows.
I look crazy as hell, but it's okay. It's fashion,
I started doing photo shoots. When I first came there, I wasn't doing none of that. I wasn't doing nothing. I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. I wasn't really exposed to anything. But then when I moved up there and I was with her all the time, every day, that's when I was exposed to so much and seeing so much at such a young age. And I started finding my own path and doing my own things. And at that point in time is where I felt like she started to feel some type of way.
What have I done to anybody but to get money?
After I had moved back to Atlanta, I was not living with her when I first moved out there. But at some point in time towards like, maybe towards the middle of 2018, I end up having to move to her parents' house. Like, okay, well, they had me sign like some paperwork saying I would pay this certain amount of money every month. And everything was cool. Everything was still copacetic. Now, her family loved me. I love her family. Her brothers are all cool. They all, you know, fuck with me. Everything was cool. I used to go out of town with them. I met her grandparents in Louisiana because she's from Louisiana. Like, I mean, I don't know what to tell y'all. Like, we was cool. But at this point in time, we're still getting older. We're 21, 22, right? This is basically when things started kind of like going downhill for me and her. Previous to this, me and her hadn't had any issues. Now, mind you, me and her had lived together before. Like I told y'all, we was together all day, every day. Her parents didn't want her to go nowhere without me. Me and her worked at jobs together. We did entrepreneur jobs together. Again, bartending, stuff like that. That was her thing. I'm not on the bartending tip. That's her thing. But also, since her parents would want me around because she was part of a bartending group, sometimes she would have to tell the group like, oh, my friend's gonna be with me or whatever. And it's not like something I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could stay home. I could go make my own moves. I had friends, but she would talk shit about my friends. Like, one bitch, I don't mean to call the girl no bitch, but this one bitch, I became her friend, and then she was like, oh, she ugly. She look like a man. Like, I don't understand why you feel like you have to talk about or speak on somebody's appearance. That has nothing to do with how the person is treating me, how they're making me feel, or the type of relation that I have with this person. Like, you worried about the wrong thing. Like, you being nasty, and that's a bad attitude, and I don't like that. So it became a point where I would attend some of the parties, and I would just start bartending with her and make money with her. So that's kind of like how that bartending part happened. I didn't want to do that. Ain't gonna lie to y'all, I didn't want to do no bartending. I wasn't into that. During this time, I started talking to a guy, which we're gonna do a story time about. For right now, we're gonna call him P. When me and P had started talking, I told P like, oh, I'm not really looking for no relationship because I want to get a car and I'm trying to get my own place and yada yada, right? So he said he respected that. So we didn't really link up or hang out like that. But when we did, we went out and we did stuff, went on dates, and we had a good time each time. So I wouldn't really be at the house like that. And it seemed like Lemon was getting irritated. So this is like one of the first things that happened. And it literally started happening in this order. Lemon don't have a car. I don't have a car. So we started working. We was trying to get jobs at the mall. I ended up getting a job at the mall called Sparkles, in a fashion store selling clothes and shoes and stuff like that. I ended up getting me a car. I got me a Volkswagen. It was a silver Volkswagen Jetta.
Let me show y'all my baby from the outside. She's so adorable. This is really my first car, to be honest, that I actually paid for. So I'm really excited.
When I came back, Lemon was not happy for me. Lemon did not say congratulations. Lemon did not give me a hug or nothing. Lemon's mama and her daddy was happy for me, but Lemon was not happy for me.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
I kind of felt some type of way. but it would be like, okay, whatever, you know. And when I got my car, my mom put me on her insurance, but she has Florida insurance and I live in Georgia, so it's not valid insurance. And the insurance I wanted to buy for myself was going to cost way too high. Plus, I just paid cash for this damn car. So my tag wasn't going to be valid after 30 days for that reason. So I asked my auntie to help me and put me on her insurance and I would pay, and she told me no. Fuck that hoe. The first thing that happened. The second thing that happened, me and Lemon make clothes. I was drawing things because I didn't know how to use a sewing machine. She was the one that had the sewing machine. So we came up with this thing where I would draw this stuff out and we would try to create what we wanted, and then she would sew everything, right? So her brother ended up taking us to the fabric store. He got some stuff, but of course, like, he's young. He don't have that much money, but like I told you, I got tricks, I got sugar daddies, I got all that. So I was like, I got you, like, we can get whatever we want out of here. And we had got so much shit, y'all. I'm gonna try to post a video. We had got a lot of stuff. And she was telling me how she wanted what is it, a mood board or a dream board or whatever. So I actually bought that for her because she had been saying that she wanted one. And when we got home, she was crying to me. You know, you gotta understand, like, we did everything together. New Year's, Valentine's, like, everything. So, you know, and I have done a lot for her, you know, and she's done a lot for me. Most definitely done a lot for me. When we got home, she was crying, you know, and she was giving me a hug, and she was just telling me how thankful she was to have me as a friend and how she's just so happy, like, you know. And I was happy too because we're both designers. Like, we're both into this. Like, my whole thing was, you brought this out of me. Like, to her, you brought this out of me. Like, I used to be at home when I was in middle school and high school, cutting up clothes, cutting up pants. My mom tried to buy me a sewing machine and I said no, you know. And I found a friend who was into the same thing I was into, and then I came to a city or a city where everybody's into the same thing I'm into, and it makes it so much easier. And I was just happy to be able to have somebody like that helped me open my eyes so much bigger in life and what I can be and what I can do for others. And, you know, we just had a great talk. We had a heart to heart. It was real good, y'all. About a couple of days later, I had been using some of the fabric. I had a person that wanted to place an order, and I was like, yay, finally, right? Asked her, like, hey, Lemon, can I use the sewing machine to make this order? And she said no.
Really, nigga? And
I said, okay, well, can you make the, you know, the outfit for me? And she said no. And I said, well, can you at least teach me how to do it or something? Like, I got a person that's trying to place an order. And she said no.
Stop it. Get some help.
Y'all see what's going on here? Like, why you hating on me?
Buddy, you're weird.
Thought we was doing this together. I just got an order off the strength of me, you know, just being me. Like, she wanted a unicorn outfit because I was big on unicorns. So I had a huge unicorn bear.
This big ass unicorn I got this shit last Valentine's Day.
I had the little unicorn, little keychain. That was like my thing. I had some unicorn fabric that I had bought, and the girl wanted the unicorn top, and I had a belt that I had made, and she wanted it, and she wanted the same outfit I made, but she wanted it in the unicorn fabric. So I actually ended up having to hand sew this girl's outfit because my best friend didn't want me to make money.
That's weird.
Basically, the girl came, she tried that shirt on. The shit didn't even fit, y'all. The shirt didn't even fit.
Well,
because I tried to hand sew it and it didn't fit. So I actually ended up giving her the shirt that I made for myself, y'all. It's crazy. Like, it's crazy. Like, again, this is around the time that I have a car, but my thing is messed up, y'all, right? So I ended up asking Lemon to take me to Buckhead from where she lived. From where she lived to Buckhead is about maybe 35-40 minutes, you know, depending on traffic and how you drive. I believe I gave this girl $30 or $35, one or the other. It wasn't my money, but I gave her gas money, right? You remember from part 1, Jade is one of the girls from the group that was at my house with me. Jade was coming around more often. So the next day comes, and me and Jay have been hanging around each other a lot. And I found out that she's into music. And the guy P that I have been talking to, him and his people, they own their own studio. They have a studio and they have artists that come through. They have engineers, producers, they have all of that there. And so I wanted him to hear her so that maybe we could work with her, because she wanted me to manage her and she wanted me to work with her. So this is how everything went down, y'all. I kid you not, like, I hate these people. Like, you don't understand how bad, like, I hate these people. Like, anyway, so Lemon has a photo shoot this day. Lemon, she can dress. She's got her own style. I have my own style, and we like to match. But she comes to me and asks me for tips. I love that because we're friends and I want my friends to be fly. And if I needed a tip, I would ask her. I think for me, my tips mostly would came from like hair, because she's really big on wigs and hair and stuff like that. So that's where like my tips from her would come from, not necessarily like clothing. So she would always ask me what to wear, what she should wear. For this photo shoot, she was asking me, oh, what should I wear? What should I wear? Jay is also at the house with me and Lemon, right? So we trying to help her figure out what to wear. Then she starts telling us she want us to come. I don't want to go. I don't want to go to no photo shoot. I'm here. We chilling. We want to smoke. We want to work on some music. Like, we don't want to go to no photo shoot. Like, we don't want to do that. And she's begging us, y'all. She's begging us to come. We don't want to come, but she's begging us. Oh, please, can you come? Oh, please. Da, 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 ooh.
I told you I'm just trying to chill, bro, and you keep on goddamn.
So we end up going. She said we're going to get food. So we go out to eat. It's me, Jay, and Lemon. We all go out to eat. We sit down and we eat. Then we go to the photo shoot, right? The photo shoot happened. Everything was cool. Now, while we in the car, y'all, going back, getting ready to go back to the house, Lemon gonna turn to me and ask me for some gas money.
Oh, Lord. Again. Again.
Are you stupid?
You. Are you dumb?
I didn't even want to be. I didn't even ask you to bring me here. I said I didn't want to be here. You begged me to be here. I told you I didn't want to even be here. Not only that, I gave you $30 yesterday. That was just the other day. What the fuck you doing with the $30?
Hey, what the hell you doing?
It ain't take you $30 to take me there and back. Like, it didn't cost you the whole tank. Like, I filled your tank up. It didn't cost you the whole tank to take me there and back. I don't know what you doing with your car and what you doing, but ain't got nothing to do with me. Her mom had got a new car, so she had gave her old car. So I'm just like, girl. So I had a little sugar daddy or whatever at this time. So I hit him up for money, because you're not finna use my money for something that I didn't even want to do. Like, you don't need nothing else from me. Vultures. Bet I ended up giving her $15, man. Look, $15 for her. So me and Jay in the car, we listen to our music. She has voice recordings of her rapping to some of her songs that she made, and I'm just like, girl, these is hard. And I'm telling her, like, we need to sit in the car, sit in the front seat, turn the light on, whatever, and you need to set the phone up, and you need to record yourself, and you need to post it online. Like, I don't understand why you're not posting yourself like every day, like every other day, whatever, because you got all this stuff saved up. Just go ahead and put it out. Once we got back to the house, me and Jay needed to go to the gas station up the street to get some Rellos. You know, my car couldn't be driven at that time, so we asked Lemon. We all just was together. I just gave you money for gas, but guess what, y'all? Vultures. She gonna say, oh no, I'm not taking y'all to the gas station.
Ah, shit. Had to go again.
Okay, well, can I take the car? Oh no, well, can Jay take the car? Well, no. Well, can somebody? No. Well, damn, bitch.
Please don't play with me right now.
What you mad for? You forced me and Jay to go with you to a photo shoot that we didn't want to, then ask me for gas money, then tell me you not gonna take me up the road?
Somebody ain't doing the math right.
Are you stupid?
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Like I said, y'all, this is basically like the ending of the friendship. So around this time, I'm not really coming around. But I do come around, you know, every now and then. But I'm still basically like living there or whatever. So I end up doing the background talent for Netflix.
Look at my shirt and look at the skirt they put on me. This ain't even like the same pattern, my nigga. Like, this shit.
I was happy because not only I wasn't just taking pictures and doing photo shoots, I was doing photo shoots and submitting my pictures for roles. I wasn't just taking pictures just to be cute to post on Instagram. I landed a little background acting role and I ended up having to stay overtime. They even put me in a spotlight and everything. And I was showing her mom, and her mom was like, "Oh, congratulations. I'm so happy for you." And Lemon, it wasn't no congratulations. She wasn't happy for me. It was none of that. Like it was none of that. It was none of that. She was just a hating ass bitch.
You know, Carly, I really been your friend for a while, but she's starting to piss me off.
Like at this point in time, how I feel is when she felt like she was doing more than me or she had more emotion than me, I felt like she was okay with the friendship. But when she starts seeing me get my car and I'm basically trying to build myself and become something, I feel like she started feeling some type of way.
Did I lie? Did I lie? Did I fucking lie?
And I don't like that shit, bitch. You can't be the only one shining, hoe. Like, you better pack it up, fix it up, get right, bitch. Fix your attitude, hoe. Like, you tripping. That's another incident. Now, this is the initial fallout that we had. So now we're in 2019. Her birthday is in April. So this had to happen sometime between January and March. She came to me. I think she texted me and said that her parents were saying something, I believe, about me living there or about the rent or something of that nature. Right. So I came to the house to see what was going on. So I came to the mama, and the mama acting like she don't know what I'm talking about. And I went to the daddy and he acted like he don't know what I'm talking about and all this stuff and woo woo woo. And I didn't like that. So I basically took it upon myself to pretty much like move out because I felt like you've been acting funny. You know what I'm saying? All this little stuff you've been doing with the little money situation, with the car situation, the way you did me with the sewing situation after you sat in my face and cried in my face.
Was a f***ing lie.
Because I bought you a mood board, your dream board, whatever the fuck it was that you wanted, bitch, you got it. You know what I'm saying? And you sitting here boohoo crying in my face. And then on Christmas, I gave you a brand new iPhone. But let's not, that stuff doesn't matter. But it's just the point that I'm making, like, why the fuck is you acting like this, bitch? If somebody's doing well in life and they have friends, I would expect for them to give back to their friends. I can understand if I wasn't giving back, but I'm giving back to you bitches. I'm helping you bitches. I'm helping you bitches.
What have I done to anybody but to get money?
So once that had happened, I ended up leaving the house. And we was not really speaking like that. And me and Jay started hanging out more often. Jay lost her job. And I had picked up this little stupid side hustle that I love now because I have my own heat press machine. But I was working this job where they create socks. I'm just like, okay, so you basically put the print on the sock and you take the machine and you press it down and you hold it for 10-15 seconds and you lift it up, you take the thing out and you redo it. So me and Jay started working there. You know, when you pretty and the other girls don't look as good, you know, they hate, even if you just chilling doing your job, you ain't talking, because that's me. Because I'm going to slap you if you try me. So I'm going to just try not to give you the opportunity to try me by minding my business so you can mind your business. You know what I'm saying? Now we both minding our business, so there's no reason for us to be in each other's business. You know what I'm saying? I was also doing Postmates at that time, so I used to take Jay with me to do Postmates and whatnot. And then I introduced Jay to P and had her rap in front of P and all this stuff. And he said he wouldn't mind managing her and all this stuff, but he still want like to see more from her. She don't have nothing recorded. So I said, okay, I'm gonna work with her. She want me to manage her. So basically I'm gonna start managing her, right? Keep all of that in mind, right? This is coming out of this person's mouth. This is what they want. This is what they see from me. Not only that, she's telling me she want me to style her and all this stuff, but let's get into it, y'all. So, basically, this is like a couple weeks before Lemon's birthday. This is probably sometime in March or so. Y'all gonna have to find out in the next video. Yeah! I ain't even know I was gonna have to do it to you. I ain't know. I ain't lying. Hey, I ain't lying. Hey, we not gonna stretch this out too long. Please stay tuned. Part 3 will be the final round. Y'all gonna find out because this is our first fallout. This is me and Lemon first fallout. And basically 6 to 7 years. Like, this our first fallout. And y'all gonna see how everybody was playing sides and playing roles, and they was all just hating on me, and they just wanted to take everything from me because of how I was shining, how I was glowing, how I was moving. They was hating on me. I might not even have more than you, but you hate my vibe. But, you know, some of them I had more than, some of them I didn't, in one way or the other. Make sure y'all like, make sure y'all comment and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Get into it, yeah.